Hi, preschool friends. Miss Christine here today to read you a story, and this book is called The Three Billy Goats Gruff. Now, when you look at the cover of this book, what do you think it's about? I wonder. You might be right. I see some goats. This book is retold by Bonnie Dobkin and it's illustrated by C.B. Vohra. Now, they are the same individuals who retold and illustrated the book we read last week called The Little Red Hen. So remember, retold means they didn't write the words. They're telling the story that they heard from somebody else. So the story is mostly the same. They might change up a little bit, but they're not the original author. So that's why it says retold. Let's find out what this story's about. I'm excited. The Three Billy Goats Gruff. Once upon a time, in a beautiful green valley, there lived three brothers who just happened to be goats. They were known as the Three Billy Goats Gruff, and they were as different could be. So that means they are not the same at all. They all have different personalities. And they all look different too. One's really small, one's kind of medium, and one looks like he's really big. The oldest brother was Big Billy Goat Gruff. He was big and he was strong and he was rough and he was tough. He had thick curvy horns and a head like a boulder. That means like a big rock. And his hooves crushed the rocks when he walked. He wasn't afraid of anything. Being big can sometimes make you feel like that. So he wasn't scared of much. He thought, I'm big. I don't have to be scared. Do you think he's going to get scared? Let's find out. The second brother was Middle Billy Goat Gruff. He was half the size of his big brother, and his horns were short and thin. He was a very nervous goat, and he sometimes thought that no one listened to him. Being in the middle can sometimes make you think like that. Now, nervous means like he wasn't really scared, but he was more like didn't know if he should do something. Like he didn't know if he should go out and play outside. Things made him nervous, like he thought maybe something could happen. The youngest brother was Little Billy Goat Gruff. He was a tiny little goat with tiny little hooves, and the nubs of his horns barely poked from the top of his head. He liked to talk, and he thought he was very smart. Being small can sometimes make you act like that. So his horns were just kind of poking out just a little bit, and that's called a nub. Now, what the Three Billy Goats Gruff liked to do more than anything in the world was eat the long, green grass in their beautiful valley. So it sounds like they just like to walk around in the field and eat grass. They ate in the morning, they ate in the afternoon, they ate in the evening until the sun went down. They ate so much that soon there was very little grass left to eat. So it sounds like they ate all the grass because they ate so much and so often. I wonder what they're going to do. Let's find out. What will we do? Said Middle Billy Goat Gruff. If we don't find more grass, we'll soon be nothing but skin and bones. Then we'll find more grass, said Big Billy Goat Gruff. But where? Asked the middle brother. Where are we going to find more grass? I know, said the Little Billy Goat Gruff, feeling very smart. We'll go to the meadow on the other side of the river. We can stay for days and eat, and soon we'll be very, very fat. So it sounds like Little Billy Goat Gruff has a good idea. But Little Billy Goat's idea was not as simple as it seemed. You see, the only way to cross the river was a long wooden bridge, and under the bridge lived a hideous, horrible, stinky old troll. So hideous means just really scary and ugly. And horrible means he was mean and angry, and stinky, well, that just means he smelled bad. The troll had bumpy green skin and great froggy eyes. He had a big squashed nose that was always dripping. His teeth were snaggly, his claws were fraggly, and he smelled like a foot. Oh yes, he also ate anyone who tried to cross the bridge. Oh no, if they have to cross the bridge, how are they going to get across without getting ate by the troll? Do you have any ideas of how they could get across the bridge? Let's find out if they think of something. We can't go across the bridge, cried Middle Billy Goat Gruff. What about the troll? I'm not worried about the troll, said Big Billy Goat Gruff. Well, I am, said Middle Brother. I don't feel like being eaten for lunch. Don't worry, said Little Billy Goat Gruff, feeling very smart indeed. I have a plan, and he told them what it was. The next morning, Little Billy Goat Gruff set off across the bridge. Trip, trap, went his tiny hooves on the wooden planks. There he is, crossing the bridge. I wonder what's going to happen. Let's find out. A terrible roar rose up from below. Who's trip-trapping across my bridge? It is only I, Little Billy Goat Gruff, said the goat. Why are you walking across my bridge? Yelled the hideous, horrible, stinky old troll. I'm going to eat the green grass in the meadow and make myself fat, said the goat. Oh, no, you're not, roared the troll, because I'm coming up to eat you. And he leaped on top of the bridge. That means he jumped up there. What do you think's going to happen? I hope the little goat doesn't get eaten. Little Billy Goat Gruff trembled where he stood. That means he was scared and he was shaking. Oh, please, Mr. Troll, don't eat me. I'm too small and you'll be finished in one gulp. Wait for my brother. He's much bigger and fatter than I am. Thought the troll. Why not? I can always catch you on your way back home. Very well, said the troll. Be off with you. Oh, thank you, Mr. Troll, said Little Billy Goat Gruff, and he trip-trapped his way to the far side of the bridge and into the meadow. So Little Billy Goat Gruff made it across. A little while later, Middle Billy Goat Gruff set off across the bridge. Clip, clop, went his hooves on the wooden planks. A roar rose up from below. Who's clip-clopping across my bridge? Middle Billy Goat shook so hard he almost fell down. It is only I, Middle Billy Goat Gruff. Why are you walking across my bridge? Yelled the hideous, horrible, stinky old troll. I'm going to eat the green grass in the meadow and make myself fat, said the goat. Oh, no, you're not, roared the troll, because I'm coming up to eat you. And he leaped on top of the bridge. Do you think he's going to eat this goat? I hope not. Middle Billy Gruff wobbled where he stood. Oh, please, Mr. Troll, don't eat me. I'm not very big and you'll be done in 2 gulps. Wait for my brother. He's much bigger and fatter than I am. Thought the troll. I can eat your big brother, then catch you and the little goat on your way home. Very well, said the troll. Be off with you. Oh, thank you, Mr. Troll, said Middle Billy Goat Gruff. And he clip-clopped as fast as his hooves could take him to the far side of the bridge and into the meadow. So Middle Billy Goat made it across. A little while later, when the sun was high in the sky, Big Billy Goat Gruff set off across the bridge. Here we go. Trump, went his hooves on the wooden planks. A roar rose up from below. Who's tromping across my bridge? It is I, Big Billy Goat Gruff, said the goat. Why are you walking across my bridge? Yelled the hideous, horrible, stinky old troll. I'm going to eat the green grass in the meadow and make myself fat. Oh, no, you're not, roared the troll, because I'm coming up to eat you. Well, said Billy Goat Gruff, what are you waiting for? And the troll leaped on top of the bridge. So remember, Big Billy Goat wasn't scared of anything, so he just said, bring it on, troll. You can come and eat me. What are you waiting for? Big Billy Goat Gruff stared at the troll. The troll stared at Big Billy Goat Gruff. Then Big Billy Goat lowered his head and charged. Look, he's charging. That means he's running into the troll with his head and horns. Remember, it said earlier his head was like a boulder, so that means it's like getting hit with a big, big rock. Or like in our one story we read about the ball that knocks buildings down. It would be something like that. He's getting hit with something so hard. It says he knocked the troll down with his big hard head. He stomped on the troll with his huge sharp hooves. Then he picked the troll up with his long curved horns and tossed him high into the air. The troll spun in circles and dropped into the river with a great splash. As the rushing water carried him away, he shouted and spouted and spit and screamed and yelled something nasty about goats. That was the last anyone ever saw of the hideous, horrible, stinky old troll. So it sounds like the goats did it. They found a way to get across the bridge. And the 3 billy goats, Gruff, they lived happily in the valley for the rest of their lives, eating the green grass on both sides of the river and getting very fat. So there's our story. All 3 billy goats, Gruff, worked together and they made it across the bridge. I'm so happy they were able to get across and get to that nice green grass. I hope you enjoyed the story. Let me know if you did in the comments below. See you next time for another great story. Have a great day.